Welcome to KBW. This is episode 21.
I saw Kofi do it.
So you can do it too?
Yeah, if Kofi can do it, I can do it.
And knock down some bucks along the way. This match is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
As
this
always.
Is episode 2017.
Not 2 out of 3 fall.
There's no 2 out of 3 fall matches.
Not a third person going to join in the middle of the match.
Oh, wait.
And we're going to restart.
Wait. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and when I come back, we're going to restart.
We did that last week because we just kept going.
We should have,
to the bathroom
since,
last week. It would have fit everything.
It would have made more sense.
This is the holy shh. Oh, wait, we can say this is the holy shit edition. That's what this is.
Corey Graves, the greatest announcer of all space and time.
Yes, it was fantastic, just that moment in time. So, just the one big WWE news we have, minus the fact that Eric Bischoff and Paul Heyman now run Raw and SmackDown.
Or will be.
Will be, sort of.
They said that Bischoff isn't starting until after Extreme Rules. He wants a clean slate, which I don't blame him.
Yeah, that's a shit show itself. And I'm pretty sure Heyman had some sort of some pops in there somewhere.
Yeah, he will. I feel like he had his hands in Raw this past week.
I think he's had it for a while, but not everything. But the big thing, Fox, WWE, SmackDown, they want Trump.
They sure shouldn't.
To make an appearance, and they want WWE to make sure they do everything in their power to make Trump look good in whatever little bit of segment they have him say to come out. Bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Bad idea, but Fox loves Trump because Trump loves Fox.
Yeah, like Fox News and all that other.
That's what it is. That's just what it is. Other than that, I got nothing else for you except for that, and I have nothing more to say on that. Just know.
Yeah.
He's the president.
Mm-hmm.
We're good. When they go to the UK, they have the Prime Minister and Trump together on WWE.
I don't know if I want to what.
No disrespect to the Prime Minister, I'm saying you guys need to run a country, not put on a show.
Wrestling. But Vince, or
no.
Take Vince with you.
Keep him on the show too, I think we'll be alright. Any news you have there, Mr. Pepper?
Yes, sir.
Pepper! You buy Pepper.
So, news on who Aleister Black's mystery opponent may be at Extreme Rules.
I keep hearing Cesaro. Well, what do you got for us?
We have that it may...
Because he didn't show up this week on SmackDown, by the way. He said he ran away.
Yeah, there was a knock and it was nobody. Doesn't want to tell you. Let's be real. He wants someone to pick a fight with him. The other one seems to be Randy Orton.
Orton? Well, we haven't seen Orton in a while,
so it would be a good one.
That would make sense. Cesaro we've seen, and he's been fighting Ricochet on Raw and all that, so that wouldn't make as much sense as Orton would. The Viper.
The Viper.
That would make sense.
We also have a Twitter war that has started and ended, guys. So as we said last week, Seth Rollins and Will Ospreay and Baron Corbin and everyone were kind of going at it over who's the best wrestling, period, blah, blah, blah. They're all basically the best wrestling. I think the message that Seth was trying to get across was the wrong one.
Because he messed up with the whole bank. The bank account in there was the wrong idea.
But the talent is greater in WWE. That's not to be countered. The physical talent of the wrestler, the top wrestlers in that company, are some of the greatest wrestlers out in this world right now. But
there are also some very, very good independent wrestlers that
they don't let them work the way they can. Where the independents are letting these guys put on grand shows for 20, 30 minutes. A 4-minute.
No, it's 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, guys, we're doing this is like our 86 one.
All right.
Having Seth do 8 minutes isn't going to show you how truly good Seth is.
Yeah.
For God's sake, we didn't really know how good Jon Moxley was until he goes to New Japan and does a 35-minute match with Juice Robinson.
And it was phenomenal.
I don't think I've ever seen him do a 35-minute match.
I don't think I've seen him do a 15-minute match.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Obviously, they were going at it. Seth kind of went over the line when he said, let's compare bank accounts. It took him a few days, but he realized that douche move. Douche move on the Seth part.
It was.
So Seth apologized, and of course, Will Ospreay, being the stand-up man that he is,
he replied with some stuff.
He said, apology accepted, man. He accepts Seth's apology, but he still has a shirt that says, because Seth was calling him the little guy,
No,
so he now has a Will
shirt.
Ospreay shirt that says "Little Freaking Guy" like Seth Rollins. Go buy that if you want, and it says "Burn the Internet Down."
And
so
he played on it real quick.
He was smart.
He still Seth Rollins has not apologized or come out and say anything nice or anything about John Moxley. Whereas Roman Reigns handled that one pretty well. He's still my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Which again, here's my problem. If they really were friends and all that kind of stuff, the stuff that Seth Rollins said on this podcast, not ours, was just, in all honesty, it was just wrong. I mean, so what? I wish if me and Pep over here were wrestling company and he was able to get something better because they weren't giving him the opportunities in the company we were with, I'm not gonna hate him for that. Right. You gotta do what you gotta do. But the way Seth handled it, obviously, I don't think he was like Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, and all that with the stuff he was saying. Whereas Roman Reigns, like, hey, listen, I wish nothing but the best. Obviously, we're not gonna be going out all the time, but hey, I wish him nothing but the best. And it was handled a little bit better on that end as opposed to that, which is despicable. And that was back to back, basically the same things in a week of Seth Rollins just being a despicable person. Anything else you have here for us, Kevin?
I also have a few things. Ringside News also reporting Goldberg wants to wrestle again to erase memory of Undertaker match. But when his head ran into the pole, didn't he already erase his memory? When he gave himself a huge concussion.
So are you saying Survivor Series Undertaker team versus Goldberg team?
Oh, I would die.
Because
in a bad way.
Because
I don't want that.
Rico, the Dragon Tugboat, suggested that to me, and I said no, that's not going to happen. But Undertaker came back this week after last week, and then Goldberg saying he's coming back. I'm just saying I think WWE's pushing for that.
Don't do it.
Survivor Series Taker Goldberg.
Don't do it.
Just saying.
We also have that Bray Wyatt has learned to forgive John Cena. That's his newest apology. He's been apologizing a lot. God damn it.
Yo, man, come on.
Alright, guys.
I expect it. Now look, he did it, so I got it.
It's eternal, and I even can't let the door open this way, like that. It can go.
Right.
So basically, he's been apologizing to certain guys about all the mean things he did to them when he was in his fatter days. Maria Kanellis is actually pregnant. It's not just a weird thing.
She really is pregnant.
She's really pregnant. But WWE is very upset because apparently they did not plan that segment that way last night. I don't think they thought she was going to scream uterus out real loud.
I loved it. So
I thought it was a really good segment, I'll be honest with you. So as always, I don't see much. Ronda Rousey, obviously, me and him watched it. It's about 5-minute video.
It's an amazing video, by the way.
Her showing why she's still she's starting to miss WWE.
And maybe having kids isn't in the agenda anymore.
Guess what, Ronda? We miss you too.
We do. We miss you here on KPW.
The man is trying to hold up this division by herself. She has ladies telling something about women's rights.
Bayley's holding up her side of things.
Yeah, she ain't Ronda.
But Bayley's still holding up her side of things, and I respect that. But if she's gonna come back, she's gonna come back to Raw.
Truth.
She's gonna come to SmackDown, and I like Becky on Raw, so I don't know how I feel about that.
You like Becky Raw?
Yes.
I don't blame you, young fella. So basically, Fight for the Fallen news. We have that it will be streaming for free. Originally, I believe the price was $12.99, but it's free. But you probably can donate due to.
But they're gonna have donation
show.
throughout the thing. From what I remember reading, they're gonna be a number for you to call or go to a website to donate money to the cause, which this whole thing's about. So check it out. Don't forget to help the cause. All proceeds go to.
Older Pennsylvanians.
No, it isn't the lottery. It goes to.
Oh, okay, you got that.
What was it? Fight for the Fallen. That's the name of it's not the name of the charity, right? It
No,
goes to a charity for basically all the violence that's happened. That gaming event that happened, the Madden tournament, last year or earlier this year, whatever it was. So basically, it's going to victims of violence through when we're trying to have a fun time and people just lose their shit and bad things happen.
Yep. I got one piece of news and we can get on with the show. Basically, so Fight for the Fallen has announced a new match. I know that he has some anger with. So it's going to be a 6-man tag. We got MJF, the greatest shit talker of all time. Sammy Guevara, he's like a junior shit talker. And
he is.
And the chairman, of the board. There.
I see what you did
Sean Spears.
They're teaming up together.
Will be teaming up with MJF, even though MJF wants to beat the living hellsies out of him.
That's going to be an intriguing team up.
So that team is going to go up against what we're calling the Crazies.
The Death
it's
Riders.
Going to be, they might, if he ever wanted a group, that would be the Death Riders. We have
like
Darby Allin.
I love this group right here.
Jimmy Havoc, and Joey Janela.
Listen, they're winning this match. I don't care if the other three got along. If MJF, Sammy Guevara, and Sean Spears all can get along, I don't care. I'm picking Death Riders all the way. I'm picking Death Riders all the way.
Yeah, terrifying.
There's no way I'm picking against Death Riders. I get the match. I don't get the match. There's no point to the match. There's a point to the match. He wants to kill him, so obviously he's going to kill him, and then they're always going to attack. It's just
not a good move.
I don't get it. If you're going to have anything, have Sean Spears have a match, and then he comes out and attacks him. Like, I'd be okay with that. But this, I don't know.
But,
honestly, I'm still excited for Fight for Fallen.
Anything else floating around?
I have nothing, anything.
There you go.
So let's get into Raw.
Let's get into Raw.
Started off fantastic, and this is where I think Paul Heyman had his hand in it.
Yes.
He's all about destroying stuff.
I got really
$1 million boards.
The fireworks were going off.
So my problem, and I text Pep over here and I go, man, what's a bigger botch, this or the chair shot? And I say that only because, obviously, going through the thing was supposed to have making it look so real, but
it was actually so deaf.
I'm going to point out a lot of things that I had wrong with this one. Number one, he went through the LED boards.
Yes.
The amount of fireworks that went off.
No, man, they were sparks.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't happen. And I work in a department like this. It doesn't happen. Yeah. It was Ricochet's music is what it was.
Yeah,
it's what it was. So the amount of sparks / explosions, and here we go, shut the power off, shut the power off.
We shut the fire.
It would have burned in flames at that point. That many shocks would have burned up. So there was that issue. You have one or two pew-pews. All right, cool. Shut the power off. Get it done real quick. Be ready for it, right?
People are pretty big on the pew-pews.
So there was that. Then I want to point this out. And I don't know if you noticed this. I was talking to Tugboat the other day about this.
Tugboat?
And I said to him, did you notice, not only was that part a little far-fetched, they didn't have power, but yet, they said there was no power. But yet they were still able to talk on the mics, but that's where all of the backstage stuff was happening.
Yeah.
Even though we know it always happens in the trailer outside, everything's happening here in this moment. So they still had mics. They still had cameras working.
Duh.
All this stuff was still working. And my favorite part of it all, they brought the War Viking Experience Raiders out.
Did you forget one of their names?
I did, somewhere there.
Somewhere there's something that they're not Viking, yeah.
So they came out in dark, but they still had spotlights on them.
Right.
So there's more. Oh, and the LED boards around the arena were still working, by the way, instead of Raw. But they had spotlights on them.
Just that spot, right.
They had spotlights on them for them to come out. We go to commercial break, and they come back, and everything's up and running.
Thank God.
Really?
And somehow,
really
in this, which is, I guess, more confusing than anything coming out of this right now.
This is Extreme
the fall
Rules match.
wasn't super crazy.
No.
But we're claiming that Braun Strowman has a ruptured spleen.
Now, is that planned, or does somehow he actually get a ruptured spleen?
I think he's actually hurt, and this was a good way to write him off of TV.
Yeah. I expected an Extreme Rules match out of this, but with the ruptured spleen thing, I don't think it's going to happen. Bobby Lashley, if I see you again, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, but you can't threaten someone's life.
He crossed the line somewhat on a Twitter video, and by the way, he looked at the video as if he was looking at the video and not looking at the video.
He was reading.
It was pretty bad, but yeah, it was awesome. But there's some things that you needed to fix. For WWE being as high level production, there were some things I just had to point out there. That's all. That's what I point out. As we're trying to do this, your man over here is going through trying to edit some of our videos that we've done prior to this video.
We have a lot of stuff
because we have a lot to go up and get out of here.
So obviously that was what set the night off. That was the oh shit moment for
Corey Graves. Oh shit!
He said oh shit.
Everyone loved that
TV,
part of it too.
Which caught me for a half second. I thought, oh, this might be real.
Yeah.
because he's screaming over shit and he's running down into like the LED area to help assist with them. And then they had that weird camera angle, the real kayfabe angle that made it look like it was like, we're just trying to show you a little bit, but we don't want to show you everything.
Yeah, that's when you're like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to show the whole thing. Like,
exactly.
Like, come on now.
So, yeah, that starts off the thing, and as you said, the War Raiders came out after to
fight the New Day.
And they won.
But then it became a triple threat, or a 6-man tag match. Because Samoa Joe came out.
Samoa Joe got in the wing.
And then Kofi came out, and listen, they got to fix this. They've been doing, you need to fix that, but they need to fix this.
It's almost two.
I knew it was coming. Every time you say the word, you do it. On this,
now he falls asleep.
He's sleeping already. We're just gonna leave you down there. So they come out, then Samoa Joe and them win against the New Day. So now Kofi's lost the match. This is his first match that he's lost.
Who?
Kofi. It's his first win the title.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was that. Then my favorite part of Raw, besides the explosions and the pew pews,
there's other parts of
Undertaker. Shane and McIntyre come out, and I was like, God no. And then Undertaker came out, and I was like, God yes, because of what he said.
What did he say?
Because
in he's the Reaper of wayward souls.
He wants their souls,
and he's coming to take your soul.
He wants souls.
It seems like all he wants is
souls.
In his holes.
So he's taking souls, people.
Digging holes.
And they ran for the hills.
Taking souls.
They ran as far and as way as they could, as fast as they could, excuse me. And that was basically that, but it was just funny because Undertaker showed up and they ran like little babies. And McIntyre was this big, scary guy, and he ran from Undertaker.
He's a big, scary man.
He was a big baby, if you ask me.
Wow, that's really rude, dude.
Then,
man.
You want to talk about Miz? So Miz had a match with Elias, 2 after he falls. Again, stupid, but that's not what we're going to talk about this.
Well, part of it, actually, honestly, before I get to that actual part, was brought up today on one of these wrestling shows. Now, Michael Cole gave away that there's going to be 3 falls by saying, quotes, "We will go to commercial after the 2nd fall."
Yeah. Cole.
That's impossible. If there's a 3rd fall, then that would be a thing. So after the skull-crushing finale was hit in the first 3 minutes of the match, now you just told me Elias is obviously winning match 2.
Yep. There was pretty bad commentating. Again, high product. There were some mess-ups that shouldn't have happened.
Well, I guess the biggest thing to come out of this is The Miz. Now, what was it, a week or 2 ago? It was last Monday.
Last Monday.
He was walking down the hallway to work his way into the match.
Sister Abby, right?
And Abby, the witch, was just hanging from the wall, staring at him as he left.
Mm-hmm.
So he is heading to the ring. This time, it's Mercy the Buzzard behind him.
And Mercy was with who last week?
Mercy was with Kofi, I believe.
Was it Kofi? Yeah, it's Kofi. Mercy, because Mercy was on Raw last week too, so it was Kofi. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So somewhere along the line, people were starting to think, and I'm totally in agreement here.
Did he come for the Miz?
Is one of his targets going to be the Miz?
I don't know. I really want to push his babyface Miz
snatch his wayward soul.
I really thought they were going to push his babyface Miz after he finally wins in Elias. I thought they were going to push babyface Miz.
Bray's going to be able to beat everybody and everybody be happy.
So there was that. Then you had, which I think this is where Paul Heyman also I think still had some play in this one, was this right here. You had Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch against Mike Kanellis and Maria Kanellis. And they just signed a 5-year deal with WWE, by the way.
Segment about.
They just signed a 5-year deal. That's what I say that. And now they're on Raw.
Right.
So there was that. 2, obviously they need to go up against somebody because they're going up against Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans in Extreme Rules, so they got to test their tag team ship, but Lacey Evans and Baron Corbin don't. We'll take it back for that. But okay. Maria berated, belittled. If they wanted to bury somebody to sign that 5-year contract, they sure as hell buried Mike here.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God. She just destroyed him. First, she can't fight because she's pregnant.
She called him a bitch.
She called him a bitch.
She said, "Me and my bitch will fight you and your bitch." So she's called Seth Rollins and Mike Bennett, aka Mike Kanellis,
a bitch.
A bitch.
Then, in the middle of the match, as she continued to berate him and belittle him, she said, "Next time I'll get pregnant, I'll ask the man for help. Because you are no man."
No, she said, "Ben, you can't do it." Oh, Ben, what the fuck's his name?
Mike.
Oh, Bennett. Yeah, I still
Bennett.
think of Mike Bennett instead of Mike Kanellis. Mike Kanellis sounds so stupid. I get it. You took your chick's name, but like, his name's Mike Bennett. On the Indies, he was Mike Bennett.
And
so
oh my God, if I did not laugh so hard
when she said, "quote, you're not as tough as me because you can't squeeze an 8-pound baby out of your uterus."
Yep.
Yeah,
I was dying.
I lost my shit.
I loved it. I loved it. Listen, it was hysterical. Obviously they wanted to sign the contract and then bury him under the rug, and after she signed the contract, so she can sit on maternity leave and get paid.
Hey.
So, hey, I guess they made out at the end here.
Smart move.
That was all I was talking about there. Anything you was talking about there?
God no.
Okay, good. So then, another fantastic moment here, which obviously I think he had another play in. Paul Heyman is talking about Brock would be here, and who shows up?
The Street Profits.
I got worried because I'm like, oh God, no! Don't take them from NXT. Don't take them from NXT because that's all that's been happening.
Truth.
But it was just hysterical, man. The Street. I was hoping if they were doing anything, just do these little random things here.
Oh yeah.
Because it was just hysterical. Wait, Brock's here? Brock's here! Oh my God, where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Paul Heyman.
Hey man. He goes, I'm gonna go this way. It was great. I love the Street Profits on this one.
They had a couple segments tonight, and every one of them was pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
That's all you're gonna do with them. I'm good. Just don't put them in a wrestling match and take them off of NXT. Just don't take them off of NXT. Then you had Carmella go up against. You sure it's Alexa Bliss this week?
What?
She went up against Alexa Bliss.
She had 2 matches.
She beat Alexa Bliss in 2 seconds flat.
Yes.
Not
and
even.
Nikki
came into the match and won. And then everyone goes, "Oh my God, Nikki, you should be fighting Alexa." Look, both Jacksons are down. They went to sleep.
Wow. You
You should be fighting for the women's title. You should be fighting for the women's title, not Alexa. You won the matches. And Alexa stops her, no comment, and pushes her away from the mic, and they keep walking.
Uncool, Alexa.
This is something Alexa would do. Then we had a 24/7 title.
So this was a pretty funny segment overall. So R-Truth finds out that Drake Maverick has to pick between his wife and the title. His wife was the one dressed as a Jasmine.
Yep.
I don't know why. It's not a holiday, but she was dressed as Jasmine, colors and all.
Hey, you gotta look good. You gotta look good.
Truth. So he's supposed to be teasing is going on here by Truth.
Yep.
Lingering around anywhere where this man is kind of haunting him because he can't go for the title or else he's going to lose his wife.
Yeah, because he brought her on their honeymoon to Raw to get the title. He said, "I'm going to leave you." So they were leaving for their honeymoon, and so Truth is going at him, and it was just great. I'm going to try to ignore this and not go through this one. I'm just trying. And then
yawn.
And then,
hey, look, I got superpowers. You can stop yawning now. What the fuck happened?
I'm yawning.
I didn't know why is it such a long yawn.
It was a long one because it was the first and then the second time you said it, so it was double yawning there.
That was a double weird.
I'm falling asleep on this.
Yeah, me and you both. That's why I'm trying to burn through this real quick.
Well, if you continue talking to understand why I'm yawning, then we'd be alright. Shoot
is right.
Shoot.
Sugar.
So then Maverick goes, "Oh, and Truth, something about hi, good luck on your honeymoon." He walks away, and Maverick looks at the suitcase, hits Truth in the head. Goes up and, "I need a ref. He happened to be right there.
And the ref was right there standing.
And he grabs his wife, and Ronald goes, "Oh, we'll get the suitcase later. Let's go."
And he says, quote, "It's even better now."
Oh, yeah.
Because we're going to be able to do it 24/7. I like it.
And they ran off. And I'm just going to suggest something. Your penis will hurt if you do it 24/7.
That's a lot.
It's going to hurt.
You're
putting it out there.
Go to sleep.
Sleep, wake up, then do it.
GTS.
Go back to sleep.
Go to sleep.
So there was that. That was a good one. And then the best moment of all time. AJ, Ricochet, fight.
One more time.
AJ wins, but ref comes out. No. Ricochet's foot was underneath.
Foot was under the rope.
So that's how we got to go to our commercial break. Again, stupid.
And when we got back, what did we see?
we saw Gallows and Anderson out there. And because earlier night, I forgot this. Anderson or Gallows put his hot Asian wife on the line. I don't remember which one it was. I'm drawing a blank. One of them put their hot Asian wife on the line if he wins the title, that he'll give up his wife. So there was that shenanigans going on, which I was a little creeped out about. They also were tricking AJ because they're saying that Ricochet was talking bad about him when he wasn't. And then the old AJ would have beat him, so then AJ walks and slaps him, so that's how this match happened. And then we finish this up, and Ricochet, was it the roll-up pin he got on him? Or was it...
It was a roll-up.
It was a roll-up pin, so we had a WWE regular roll-up pin, and he wins after the commercial break. You gotta stop this garbage, you really do.
It's
and then Gallows and Anderson get on the court, on the edge of the ring, basically berating AJ Styles, and AJ Styles turns around, and they're getting ready to fight him, and they go... the old AJ Styles wouldn't do this, and he turns around and knocks the living hell out of Ricochet.
Yep. So
they beat the hell out of him, and the club is back together. So that is what happened. We have to take a commercial break, but we're not. I'm going to keep talking because your boy over here looks like he's getting up. So like last week, you're not moving to the side.
I have to poop tonight.
Yeah, that's like last week. You got to take a break.
So crazy part about all of this. I do have to poop.
You do?
No, I don't.
Okay, thank God. He just turned to the side because he wants to do what AEW did at Fyter Fest, and they go, no, Brandon, you gotta watch it this way. So he gotta perform this way now.
Oh.
So yes, continue, and I want to get into something about this too.
That's all I had to talk about. Continue.
Yeah, so I just think they need to add Finn Balor to this, and then we'll be calling it.
So
they take over Raw and SmackDown. You have Intercontinental Champion hype. You have U.S. title hype. You got tag team hype. They take both tag titles. They take everything and they're running the show. That's just me personally. I'd love to see that. Obviously, as you didn't know, by the way, forgot to talk about it. AEW, I won Fyter Fest. It's right here. It's on my chest. You can see that video. It's uploaded already. Hopefully, maybe not. We'll see what Pepper does with it. Obviously, he was late with the predictions and maybe late with this. Don't forget to follow us, subscribe. You know, all that stuff. Tweet us.
Do it.
KDcast. Put us up on there. We doing all that kind of stuff.
WWE Universe.
But back into this. So WWE Universe, we haven't put up a video in like 2 or 3 weeks, but I got some tips and hints and tricks I wanna get up there. So maybe sometime this week or even next week because we won't be doing this live. So maybe I'll get something up there to you next week.
Do it live.
Somewhat live. Can't do it live.
No.
Because I don't have Elgato and all that other stuff. I'm not fancy. Listen, we're using a phone. We're using a laptop. There's no microphones. Obviously, we're not fancy like that. But I do have to just we want to try that later. Yeah. We got that. We got microphone, but you didn't use it for this, so don't even start. Don't even start with just speak for you garbage. So let's jump into SmackDown. From the segue of talking about Finn Balor, and I wanted to bring that up because I think he should run it because they hinted last week Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura. You didn't see either of these two on the card at all. They didn't show up anywhere.
No.
Stupid WWE not continuing a story. Shocker. Well, because what we know, Eric Bischoff will not be back until after Extreme Rules when he actually takes over. Whereas Paul Heyman's still been somewhat politically in WWE.
And he's going to wean himself in over the next 2
So he's going to continue to wean himself where Eric Bischoff is going to wean himself in slowly. So obviously he had no win here, and this was a terrible show for the most part. But you want to talk about the Kevin Owens show.
The Kevin Owens show. Kevin Owens turned babyface. On SmackDown, this is balls over.
And we have the same as Zayn too this week.
You can't have one go babyface and the other one go babyface with him.
I was saying back about that because he walked out on Sami Zayn last week, and we didn't see Sami Zayn, but we see Kevin Owens. But continue with Kevin Owens.
I think that has to be the excuse.
Okay.
Because he, for Sami Zayn, there has to be an excuse why he's not coming out there for face version of Kevin Owens.
I'm just saying the Kevin Owens show.
But Kevin Owens, of course, gets a show back, and his first guest is Shane O'Smacks.
This is the worst. Why we keep starting SmackDown this way? Stop. Just stop.
And his dinguses.
Undertaker.
Yeah, Undertaker.
He handled it well though.
That was pretty good. But what do we have any other wish matches you would like to put into Extreme Rules?
Anything but this.
What's this?
The Shane McMahon, Drew McIntyre, and Taker Roman.
Oh God, yes, please. I tried to erase it. There was no way.
I would like to have Bayley and Nikki Cross over Alexa Bliss, just because I think it'd be a better match.
Agreed.
Or even a triple threat match. I'm good with that. I want to see Nikki come to play, and I think
like real play.
I think she'd go crazy. I think it'd be great.
Yep.
I like the we're gonna see the tag match. I just kind of wish it was a little more crazier than what it's gonna be. You know what? No, I got nothing. Yeah, I want a Hell in a Cell match. I haven't seen a Hell in a Cell match in a while.
Like in like 2 weeks? Wasn't it just Hell in a Cell match? Kofi and
that was cage match. That was a terrible steel cage match, by the way.
So you want actual just Hell in a Cell?
I want the Hell in a Cell, man.
I could take a Hell in a Cell match right now. It's called Extreme Rules.
I'm just saying. I mean, why does it throw a Hell in a Cell in there somewhere?
People brought up good points though. It's called Extreme Rules.
They all should be Extreme Rules.
What's so extreme about them? Like, isn't on everything?
No holds barred is this match that we just got.
What hold is barred? And you can
there is no holds. You're not having any holds, so you can't bar anything.
No holds.
So we went from Extreme Rules to getting some plain basic matches like Alexa Bliss versus Bayley. And then you have a no holds barred match with the Undertaker, Shane, and their minions.
Something up his sleeve.
And a bunch of other stuff. I'm not super excited for this card. Honestly, not gonna lie. So Kevin Owens, blah blah blah, ends up being a no holds barred match. He has a pretty well baby face. Then Nikki Cross does Moment of Bliss.
Oh yeah, shit, she did.
She does a Moment of Bliss and brings out Bayley.
Not cool.
Bayley talks trash about Alexa Bliss. Nikki wants to back up Bayley or Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
So she says, "Let's go to the ring and fight now." Bayley, being the tall woman she is, says,
"She's much bigger than
both of them.
All those competitors.
Than both of them. She's sure, I'll beat you." Thought you locked it.
Did the toys actually move? No, she might be trying to push it.
Oh, okay.
The
so
dog's trying to drink to her.
They run and they have a match, and Bayley wins with the belly to belly.
It's a weird, like, instant belly to belly.
It was quick, but it wasn't, and they let everything drag on. This hits that, and it's a 1, 2, 3. I'll take him back.
Sure.
And then Nikki goes, "Oh my God, I lost. I'm sorry, Alexa."
I'm sorry, Alexa.
And I was like, okay. There was that. There was really nothing to it. I just want to talk about it because Bayley finally wins.
Yeah, Bayley finally gets a hold of Nikki Cross, but I could feel like this was obviously something for Alexa Bliss to kind of sneak through on Nikki Cross, making her host her show and everything. She doesn't have to come out, using her in general. So that's all I have to say about that. Though.
Yeah, that was basically it, and she's still not seeing the things, and hopefully she sees it eventually. Then Kofi and Samoa Joe come face to face. And basically, Samoa Joe does this insult and says, "If you shake my hand, I won't attack your family." And he goes like this,
and he said,
and Kofi goes like that, and then Trouble in Paradise. Fantastic. I liked it. It wasn't. It should have been me. Because that's the other thing you didn't talk about with Kevin Owens.
Oh God.
Kevin Owens said, "Don't start with that. It should have been me stuff." And It should have been you 12 years ago, whatever it was.
It was you 8 years ago. It was kind of you 8 years ago. Then he kind of took it away. Then he kind of put it back. Whatever.
Yeah, it was great. So Kevin Owens handled that part really well. We didn't talk about that.
Baby.
And then yes, Kofi just giving the finger. It was fantastic. Little subtle TV 14 stuff for you.
I dig it.
Then what we got from that earlier segment with Kevin Owens show was Heavy Machinery going up against Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler.
Yep.
For a spot in the Triple Threat Tag Team match. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Triple Threat Tag Team match.
Yeah, it's like because you can't call.
So you have New Day and the Recycle Boys. What do they call them?
Revival?
No, the Recycle Boys. Rowan and
Heavy Machinery?
No.
The Planet's
Champions. Sorry.
You
have they're recyclables. You have vegetarians against pancakes against meat.
All together, I'm going to eat them all.
You have at it. Because Heavy Machinery beat Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler because they weren't going to get along. You knew they were going to get along. Heavy Machinery just fought the last pay-per-view for it. Obviously, they're going to be back in the hunt for it. You're not going to take them out of this hunt just yet.
No.
That would have been stupid.
Yep.
So, bam! Triple threat tag team match. So does that mean that the one tag isn't in? So it's like a one-on-one match with one in there?
Yeah.
Right? I hate those matches. Make all 3 tags.
Like it's a triple threat because there's 3 people in there.
Yeah. If you go on triple threat, make all 3 person from each tag team, and you got to fight for it. It just makes more sense. But that was that. Anything else you have here, Pepper?
No, man, you kind of covered that.
All right. Well then, for here at KBW.
What? Are we bidding dues already?
I think we should be bidding dues now.
Yo.
It is. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. man.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning, guys.
So for us here at KBW episode 21, don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast. Hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell. All the updated videos we have for you here. Like us, share everything. Like I said, we tweet all the time. KBCast,
please
right?
Come at me on the tweet game, kids. I'm ready for a challenge whenever anybody wants to get smacked around verbally.
No one's come at Peppa yet in a while, and Peppa's calling you out.
Pick a fight with me.
Peppa said, "Do it. Take it. He's taking it on." Peppa's willing to go at it. So, like we said, follow us on Twitter at KBCast, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Follow us there. Subscribe to this YouTube channel here.
Yeah.
Hit that notification bell.
Bang,
Hit the like if you like this.
Like.
I would like anything but 5 likes be good for me right now.
Yeah, I hear that.
But, hey, I think we got 7 subscribers right now. We said we're going to get to 15 by the end of the summer.
We're getting
So we're going to put some work in. I got some ideas. Me and Pepper are going to talk about it off air here. So, for us here at KBW, I'm Disrespectful. This is your boy,
White Pepper.
And we like to bid you
adieu,
goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang.